See, one of the real problems with covert narcissists is that they have no capacity to form permanent relationships. You see, their emotional chaos internally results in distortions in the way they perceive people. So, what you call black and white thinking is this hot and cold, push and pull. They're in fight or flight, so they're hyper vigilant. So, if you're validating them, you seem like a really good person. They'll idealize you. You're perfect. But you see, when they split, when they're angry, you become all bad. You see, they become punitive. They become hostile. They become resentful and angry. And this is what destabilizes their relationships, is that as they try to get close to somebody, they'll split and they'll start becoming rageful or resentful. When they're resentful, you're bad. And so they completely destabilize. And this will then appear like external chaos to them. They think you changed, but it's their emotions that change. You see, I want you to notice the structure of Hoovers. You see, when they've had a revelation, they only talk about you. They talk about the way you seem, like they now realize you're a good person, which is just splitting again, right? And so this is no different than the dynamic you went through with them in the relationship. You see, the one thing that they will never do is when they're trying to hoover, when they're trying to get back in your energy again, they don't talk about themselves. You see, they don't realize anything about themselves. They have no self-awareness. And so when they try to apologize, you see, they deal with you. They deal with changing the way they see you, which is just validation. So it's bullshit. They try to validate you, which is just manipulation. You see, if they had any real accountability, they'd be dealing with their dishonesty. They would be dealing directly with their lying. They'd be dealing directly with their cheating. That they would have a way higher level of awareness of their own experience and how that impacted you in a way where they could be counted on to be responsible. You see, if they can't be accountable, they can't be responsible. And accountability takes taking a look at themselves, taking a look and acknowledging the truth of their experience and the truth of their intentions. Because a lot of times they have very dark motives. I mean, the things that they do to hurt you, to betray you, are well organized. These are not mistakes. These are completely deliberate and selfish acts where they were totally aware that this would hurt you. They were aware that this was going to devastate you. And in many instances, this was perfectly fine with them, that they were totally okay crushing you. See, they want revenge. They want to hurt people, and they get a sadistic rush out of doing just that. And so you see, when they try to come back, they don't take any responsibility because they don't look at themselves. Notice how the hoovering is all about how you feel and, trying to acknowledge that the way they see you's changed. But see, the problem is they don't have character. You see, the problem with the narcissist is they treat you according to however they feel. And so if they feel angry at you, which obviously can happen with no notice, they're going to treat you and they're going to abuse you. You see, they don't have any problem abusing people because that is the way they think. Like, they are so entitled to dictate to you how your life should go that they think it's okay to make a person miserable. They think it's okay to ruin someone's life. They think it's perfectly fine and natural to abuse you, to hit you, to lie about you, to cheat on you, to do whatever they want. And so it doesn't make a difference if in one moment they see you differently. The problem is, without any character, without any integrity, without any real commitment, without any self-awareness, without any accountability, this person lacking character simply acts however they want. And so when they think you're a great person, they're going to be wonderful to you, just like they would with anybody else. However, when they're upset, then they're going to act that out. And so it's not important to be hung up on them validating you. It's not important that they temporarily see you as a good person. The problem is that somebody that lacks character at this level feels entitled to abuse you when they don't feel that way. And so you see, you're not protected by them validating you temporarily. These people have to have total awareness of what it is that they're doing and come to terms with the falsehoods, the lies, and the pathology that they're embodying. That if this person's going to be a liar, if this person's just going to cheat because they feel like it, well, they may not feel like it right now. Right now, they feel like you're wonderful. Right now, they want to start a family. Right now, they're going to future fake you, you see? And so it doesn't matter what they tell you. What matters is this person has no integrity, does not have any compassion when they're angry, and whatever they feel and whatever impulse they have, they act on it. And so they embody whatever emotion is triggered and they'll act accordingly. And so, with no permanence around who a person is, and without any boundaries, without any character, without any commitment, without any integrity whatsoever, what they think, how they feel, and what they communicate to you moment to moment makes no difference. When somebody's a confirmed pathological liar, nothing that comes out of them has any authenticity. Everything is just a survival strategy. And so they happen to be saying something that is truthful. It's only because that's within in their best interest in the moment. If they're telling you the truth, it's only because it benefits them. If they're lying to you, it's because it benefits them. Whatever they say, whatever they do, only has a relationship to what they think will benefit them in the moment, including hoovering you. So if they're doing something to try to get back with you, it's only because they think that's in their best interest. Obviously, them coming back to you is not in your best interest. That is more selfishness. This person has nothing to offer you. They know that. They haven't done any real work, and they don't want to. And so just because they've crashed out in life, just because the grass wasn't greener on the other side, just because they're getting used and played out, that's what they deserve. And so they got exactly what they had coming to them. You don't need to take them back. You don't need to entertain them anymore. You need to help them face the consequences. They need to face the consequences of being the way they are. And so don't be selfish and take that lesson from them. You had to learn the hard way. A lot of people have to learn the hard way, and too many people enable these people. And eventually that ends. And so the main problem with these people is that they just cannot form a solidified relationship to another person, and they have a total entitlement to do whatever they want based on however they feel. And that doesn't change. It doesn't matter what they tell you. It doesn't matter what they feel any given moment. They have no stability, and they're trying to use you to gain it.